Hello Vinyl community, how you doing? It's Bill with the Vinylverse. Back with another video. Sorry it's been some time since I've posted a video, although I did do a quick contest video for Beth, but it's been a while since I've done a video, and this one is a thread. This is the 10 go-to albums or 10 most listened to albums thread, started by Chris over at The Long Cut. This has been going around for a couple weeks at least now, so I'm a little late to the game, but I wanted to get this, get my 10 while this thread was still going around. So I'll try to make this as quick as I can. Spoiler alert, there's more than 10 here. It's always hard to narrow it down to 10. Anyway, so these are 10 of my go-to albums, and a lot of people are throwing the caveat that it's not really their favorite albums, but these are the albums that they tend to pull if they want to listen to something. And that's the case for me, although some of these are in fact my favorite albums. But I'm going to start at the beginning of my music journey, really, and that's with the Beatles. And pretty much my go-to Beatles album is Magical Mystery Tour. This album, and all the albums that I have here, I consider perfect albums or almost perfect albums, and that's one of the reasons why I go to them so much, because I just enjoy them from start to finish. So the Beatles, Magical Mystery Tour, of course you got the title track, Fool in the Hill, Blue Jay Way, Flying, Penny Lane, I'm the Walrus, Your Mother Should Know, Hello Goodbye. Yeah, great album. That's one of my go-tos. Next, another favorite band of mine, Creedence Clearwater Revival and their album Green River. Pretty much a perfect album in my opinion. One of the 3 albums that they released in 1969, which is kind of crazy, putting out 3 records in the same year. So Green River, Commotion, Tombstone Shadow, Wrote a Song for Everyone, Bad Moon Rising, Lodi, Nighttime is the Right Time. Yeah, just a great album from one of my favorite bands. David Bowie, Low. Love this album. This is usually my favorite Bowie album. Sometimes it fluctuates, but most of the time this is my favorite Bowie album, so I'm always going to it. David Bowie, Low. This starts the Berlin trilogy, his time in Berlin, but fantastic. Side 2 has a lot of that more ambient music going on, so I really enjoy it. David Bowie, Low. Yeah, one of my go-tos is definitely the B-52s, Wild Planet, their second album. Just fantastic. Although their debut is wonderful, this is my favorite B-52s album. Songs like Private Idaho, Give Me Back My Man, yeah, Party Out of Bounds, Dirty Back Road, Devil in My Car, 53 Miles West of Venus. Just mostly perfection on this one. I love this one so much. Okay, my favorite band has to make an appearance on here, and Genesis. So I listen to their entire catalog is my go-tos, but my favorite Genesis album is The Lamb Lies Down on Broadway. Definitely go to this all the time, and double album, and I start to finish I listen to it. So this is Peter Gabriel's last album with Genesis. He left the band after this album on tour, and then Phil Collins got up from the drums and went to the front and started singing. This is the first Genesis album, A Trick of the Tail, with Phil Collins as the lead singer, and one of my favorites, and definitely a go-to. Speaking of Peter Gabriel, his 4th album, Security, is definitely a go-to. I just listened to this today, as a matter of fact. Pretty much a perfect album in my opinion. San Jacinto is one of my favorite songs. The Rhythm of the Heat, Shock the Monkey, Family in the Fishing Net, Kiss of Life, Wallflower. I Have the Touch. Just awesome, awesome album. Another favorite, and favorite of this band, King Crimson, Red. My favorite album by them. This is Robert Fripp, John Wetton, Bill Bruford, with David Cross. Before they kind of broke up in the 70s, before they reformed in the 80s. It's darker, great musicianship all around, great vocals by John Wetton. The song Starless is one of my absolute favorite songs, and this is a go-to album. Love it. Another favorite band is Yes. My favorite album by them is Close to the Edge, and I'm going to this one all the time. Recently I've been I've been listening to this album in reverse. There's only 3 tracks on it. The title track takes up entire side 1, and then there's 2 songs on side 2, Siberian Khatru and You and I. But I've been listening it into reverse order. I put up a playlist on my Apple Music account, and I listened to it the last several times. Siberian Khatru into And You and I, and then closing out with Close to the Edge. And that works great too. But yeah, favorite album by Yes, and this is definitely a go-to. Speaking of Yes, Chris Squire, who sadly left us in 2015, his only solo album, Fish Out of Water, is a clear go-to. I listen to this album all the time. He recruits some of his Yes bandmates, Bill Bruford, Patrick Moraz, to play on this. And yeah, it's in my opinion pretty much a masterpiece. Perfect album. I love it so much. So Chris Squire, Fish Out of Water. And I guess that was 9. So closing out of the 10, my most listened to band clearly for the past 2 years plus now is Morelian, and I've just grown to love this band so much. I've always been a fan, but they kind of fell by the wayside for quite a while for me. Their last album that came out in last year, 2022, An Hour Before It's Dark, is just awesome. I love it. I listen to this at least once a month, probably, maybe even more. But albums like Misplaced Childhood and Season's End, these are definitely go-to albums that I'm always listening to. Season's End, this is the first album with Steve Hogarth as the lead singer, and this is a 2023 remix of this album, which is great. And then Misplaced Childhood, this is their 3rd album. Fish was still the singer in the band, and love this album so much. Side 1 is perfection, but the whole album is great. So those are 10 go-to albums and ones that I'm always going to. And here are just a few more, just because I feel like showing them. So Miles Davis, In a Silent Way, classic album, great one. The Monkees, Pisces, Aquarius, Capricorn, and Jones Limited. Probably my favorite Monkees album. It's pretty much a perfect album in my opinion. Love it. Pink Floyd, Animals. Currently my favorite Pink Floyd album, has been for quite some time. Love this one. Tangerine Dream, Zeit. Love this one too. Just great double album. Fantastic. And closing out, here's In a Glass House by Gentle Giant. Gentle Giant's catalog is another one that I go to a lot, and I'd say over the past year and a half or so, this has been a definite go-to. So, big stack of records there, go-to albums. So that's my go-to albums I listen to the most. Probably, there are definitely some favorites. So let me know, what do you think of these albums, and what your go-to albums are? Put it down in the comments below. I would appreciate hearing what types of things you listen to and think are your go-tos and favorites. So with that, I'm going to sign off. I'm going to try to film another video and hopefully be back very soon. Everyone take care. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you all, and take care now. Bye-bye.